Good morning. Good morning. It was a stormy night last night, but I did sleep well. So that was a bonus, especially after the previous night. And it is cloudy and rainy still stormy. So that's what winter brings us, and it's lovely, all the seasons. Now, I have got the Psychic Online website up there and ready to go. And here we go to the full screen. I've just got to write that one in the other side because I haven't done that. And we'll get to the reading. So tap into your psychic senses and your abilities to connect with spirit in whatever way that means for you. And we'll go over directly to the cards, because it is a work morning and I do need to get moving along. Here we go. I'm hoping that everything is going properly to all the places and spaces it's meant to go to. And I'm just having a look. Yeah, it definitely is on my soulpreneurs as well. So I'm looking aside for that. Just going high. So if there's anyone there, they might chat back to. Now, here we go. We've got the four cards in that fan spread. And I'll just zoom it in a little bit. And here we have our owl card. Look at that. It's just so simple, with love. I love that, with love, especially with the cards that we've got today from the fairy tale Lenormand. They're gorgeous. So here we go, fairy tale Lenormand. I'll say hi to Diane. And we'll say hi to Kim. And we'll say hi to Sharon as we move along this morning, because I can see, yes, good morning. Wind is blowing and rubbish bins are out. As were picked up yesterday. No, Tuesday morning as are. But anyway, yes, hopefully not blowing around. And good morning to Irene. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I've seen you here before, but welcome. And to those who are watching replay, a welcome. Now, we won't dilly-dally. We shall get on to it. So what we've got here, and I shall go into the main cards now in more detail, just trying to shift that up so that we've got a good clear vision. Oops, I've moved too far. So that's about central, isn't it? So what we've got is the moon, the dog, the bear, and that is holding up the energies of the ring. So the moon is about the nurturing energies of goddess, mother, the feminine, all of that is riding through what might be rough times, things that are seemingly in that space and place that need some nurturing. So we've got this. I shall actually read from the guidebook, I think, just because we are in a new deck, remember. So with the moon, and I'm not quite sure what fairy tale this picture is coming from. So it's actually representing as keywords in this guidebook recurring events, cycles, awards, and public acclaim. So I think that's probably more indicative of bringing things out of the dark and into the light, and in a gentle way, because the moon is not as harsh a light as the sun can be. Now, here is the moon spotlighting Cinderella's coach in the Little Slipper story. Cinderella has to be seen more than once by the prince to make a deep impression. When you see this card, remember that public acclaim may be close at hand. So you get recognition and acknowledgement for things that you've been doing in public. Well, things that you've been doing, but that recognition is in public, the public acclaim. Little Cinderella, you may be noticed. Now, there is a lot more to the story there, but because it's a work morning, don't really have time. So you get the gist of this, the start of this story. And then the dog in its support role, they're all support roles for what the ring is bringing us. The dog is trust, loyalty, unconditional love, friends, dependability. So, and this is in the elephant and the dog story. The Sultan's elephant stopped eating when his loyal companion was taken away. Oh, the Sultan is very upset when his favourite pachyderm nearly dies without his canine friend or companion. No one understood the nature of support the dog gave to his jumbo friend, but the dog is returned just in time. So here we have that unconditional love being that continuity. Don't take it away. Don't play with it. Don't make it to be a condition of. It is give it freely. Here we see the dog and the elephant sharing a meal in a jeweled bowl. There is his trunk, the elephant's trunk, and there's the bowl. So continue onward with that is that beautiful nurturing energy and friendship. And with the bear, we have the keywords for that being protector, strength, maternal instinct, authority. So it's that protection and that mothering combined with the moon goddess and the way that these energies are of love. We've got with love from the Hour cards. I just love how these cards really do support and continue to bring to us that is a wonderful message, honestly. And with the ring, it is about contracts, obligations, legal documents, duty, engagement. So for the ring, we turn to the tale of Aladdin and the magic lamp. Oh, where did the bear come from as far as the story goes? I forgot to read that one out. Did we find that? Oops. So with the bear, it is Rose Red and Snow White's mother allows a bear into their home. So she's a strong woman, so has no fear of the bear. The girls play with the bear, who in turn becomes their friend and protector. The two girls encounter an ungrateful dwarf who has stolen their treasures, the bear's treasures, actually. They see the bear kill the dwarf, but then a bear shapeshifts into a handsome prince. All these beautiful fairy tales, isn't it? I don't think I've actually read this one. So because Snow and Rose kept this his secret, he marries Snow and his brother marries Rose. It was the mother's initial instinct to trust the bear that led the girls to their own lives, their new lives. Reminds us that maternal instinct is strong. So here we have it flowing through, and it could even be a female dog. I won't call it the name that is usually used. So there is the feminine energy flowing through as we support that is the ring, that is the contracts, obligations, legal documents, duty, or engagement. So we turn to Aladdin and the magic lamp rather than a romantic icon in the Lenormand system. This card stands for duty, among other things. Here the princess in Aladdin's lamp has been forced to marry her obligation to her country. So I like the fact it's got a genie there. This marriage is duty-based event rather than one of the heart. Fortunately for her, Aladdin has contracted with a man he thinks is his uncle, but is an evil magician. Oh, it's an evil magician. Wow, I do enjoy a lot of these types of stories first thing in the morning on a work. Yes. So there you go. Aladdin's been given the job of going into a magical cave. He finds a lamp but refuses to give it to the magician who traps him. Aha. It's a long time since I've read the story of Aladdin. So that's where this genie comes from. But it can be any type of intention that's going to be granting your wish. The genie appears granting Aladdin 3 wishes. With those wishes, he's able to marry the princess, turning the marriage contract into a love match. So there you go. We've got a beautiful change of circumstance here being supported by that is this genie, not the uncle. So it brings through the gems that we in the richness of life. It doesn't have to be riches, but the richness of life being that intention that we put, our wishes can come true. And it's with this beautiful support of having this come from our heart. That's what I'm feeling with this reading this morning. And good morning to Michaela. And you'd be over on the rosboundy page. Lovely to have you here this morning as well. Sorry, I'm a bit slow in greeting you. So there we go. That is going to be the reading for today. It's been lovely to connect with you. Thank you so much for your patience in how Sometimes it's been a bit late, sometimes, yeah, etc. All the etceteras, but that's what makes life interesting, isn't it? So take to heart what is in your heart and really bring it out as far as the givingness of unconditional love and sharing that. So it's being the best you. Continue on that pathway of who you are in your fullness, not just trying to copy someone else or envying someone else, because you yourself are absolutely unique and perfect in who you are. Keep forward with that beautiful energy from loving heart. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.